Hello and welcome to Africa Digital News, your trusted source for in-depth stories shaping the African continent. I'm Vinmac, and today we're taking a closer look at a troubling development in East Africa, allegations of political repression and human rights violations in Tanzania. Once seen as a beacon of democratic renewal under President Samia Suluhu Hassan, Tanzania is now facing increased scrutiny over civil liberties and human rights. President Samia, who took office in 2021 following the death of former President John Magufuli, was initially welcomed with cautious optimism. Many hoped her leadership would usher in a new era of openness, dialogue, and reform. But in recent months, that narrative has changed. International human rights groups and civil society organizations are sounding the alarm. They cite a disturbing pattern of abductions, torture, and crackdowns on dissenting voices. Among the most high-profile incidents is the case of Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi and Ugandan journalist Agatha Atuhaire. The pair allege they were subjected to harassment, abduction, and even sexualized torture while in Tanzania. The experience, they say, was not just traumatizing, but politically motivated. The two are now pursuing legal action against the Tanzanian government in international courts, with the support of regional human rights coalitions. Their bold move is putting a global spotlight on a country that has long walked a fine line between control and democracy. So, what exactly is going on? According to watchdog groups like Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, Tanzania has seen a surge in suppression of political opposition, press freedoms, and grassroots activism. Several journalists and opposition figures have been detained or intimidated. Peaceful protests are being disrupted and in some areas completely outlawed. Government officials have denied these allegations, stating that law enforcement is acting within legal frameworks to preserve public order and national security. But for many Tanzanians, and indeed for much of the international community, these justifications raise more questions than answers. This isn't just a domestic issue, it's a regional one. East Africa is watching, the world is watching, because if human rights violations go unchecked in one country, they set a precedent for others. The fear is that we may be witnessing the slow erosion of democratic values in a country that once showed real promise. Diplomatic pressure is also starting to mount. Several foreign missions and global human rights bodies have expressed concern, urging Tanzania to investigate these allegations thoroughly and transparently. They are calling on the government to protect whistleblowers, journalists, and activists rather than prosecute or persecute them. The big question now is this: can Tanzania uphold its constitutional commitment to democracy and justice, or is it slipping into authoritarian habits of the past? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the people of Tanzania deserve a government that listens, not silences. A society where questioning authority is not a crime, but a right. You've been watching Africa Digital News, and I'm Vinmac. If you value fearless journalism and stories that matter, don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us keep bringing the truth to light. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay with us. Until next time, take care and stay strong.